Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday it is. Sorry, guys. I'm currently in the process of doing some indicator coding here, so I'm going to close that now. We'll get started on some real live trading today now. Good morning, folks. How we doing? Anubis, Trader, Fox, Cyberval, lovely senior as usual. Chris, user, NQ Tris, what's up? Leaked. Yeah, guys, leaked. I'm making myself an indicator, man. Leaked. I've been having to sauce up some stuff recently. You guys have no idea the amount of time I've been trying to put into this damn indicator as well. Because I'm so bored of trading sometimes that I need to pick up hobbies. So I've decided my hobbies now are going to be picking up how to code again a little better. So that's what we're doing. Sapnin, ooh, is that slang for what's happening? I haven't heard that one, Andy. We got some new welcomes. Trader Sue, Olivia, Sky, Tris, what's up? About to say big dog. I meant boss man. So I was honestly in some NQ shorts off the C2, guys. Can't lie, just got stopped at break even on my runners. I wanted ideally see 7 o'clock make its way back down into the 6 o'clock lows here. I was a little ambitious. What's funny is now we're actually likely to see 8 o'clock make its way down to the 6 o'clock lows. So a little funny for sure, but now we're just kind of watching to see how this market's going to play out. I think 8 o'clock is going to be quite bland and looking more for a New York move. When it comes to higher time frame context, though, what can we anticipate for today? Sorry about all the drawings on my chart. I am just in the process of filming a bunch of trade recaps since you guys have known that Monday and Tuesday have been 2 crazy days of trading for myself. So kind of needing to get everything situated for some content releasing there. But yeah, so for myself, honestly, what am I anticipating for today, or at least in general with markets? Well, currently we have a lot of unfilled gaps in the higher time frame at these highs, and we've broken out the psych level, which was the 28K psych level, and we're about to make it to 28K again. Ideally, I'm looking for a profile to buy higher to move lower here on NQ. We've got a lot of this unfilled liquidity at the highs here that I'd like to see these gaps eventually get filled. So seeing some type of a higher time frame retrace to then eventually see a higher time frame move lower would not be the worst thing. We barely tapped into a monthly gap, which gives me reason to believe that market definitely has a bit of aggression in it left. I mean, bears are still in the fight here. I don't think bulls have a lot of chance to regain for this active market scenario. So that's kind of what I'm watching for with markets recently. Stapnin is the UK thing. Leo, what's going on? What do you mean, Skytrade? Oh, Andy is British, 100%. Andy, are you British? Can you attest to this? Sapnin is the UK thing. Might be a sideways day to FOMC. Yeah, so the next thing I was going to get into was higher time frame news. Usually found you over here in London. Hi, Tris. Hey. So yeah, guys, kind of what I'm looking for today. Easy trades, what's up? Guilty. You guys are so funny. So that's honestly what I'm anticipating for today, folks, is looking more for this higher time frame retrace into a short signature. But we'll see what happens. I think there's definitely, with FOMC today, there's a bit of skepticism in terms of where market's going to move. We actually just formed a really funny C4 continuation here on NAS. We have the C2 PSP that confirmed now. We actually just confirmed a continuation sequence, which is quite funny. So likely going to actually see these 6 o'clock lows. But yeah, honestly, that's the profile I'm looking for today. I wish I could give you guys some special sauce. There is the chance that we have a complete invalidation though of my long sequence, and instead we try and take out some of this liquidity from London and Asia session, which I also do think could be very, very feasible when it comes to trends today, especially considering how aggressive bears have been in this market. So as of right now, that's kind of the outlook for myself. It's nothing super crazy, nothing super fancy. I'm just wanting to play a little more patient today. FOMC does mean we have some potential for a sideways day. Also a less aggressive New York AM session, which is kind of boring, but also means that I have a chance to de-risk and sort of accept my wins from Monday and Tuesday. Considering we had FOMC today, Monday and Tuesday played out unbelievably beautifully as well. So got not much else to say other than your boy's quite amped. You know, it's been a fucking crazy cycle of wins for me recently, so I'm not trying to let that get to my head, and instead I'm just, you know, sitting back in the saddle, letting myself kind of reset a bit here, and accepting the fact that market's been presentable for my setups. Le model, those continuation sequences on C3 and C2 have been just like bread and butter, milk and biscuits, you know? Username, what's up, what's up? How are we doing? So yeah, it's gonna be a fun day nonetheless, just to be on stream with all of you. But yeah, as I mentioned again, we do have quite a few relevant draws here at these lows that I could definitely see an invalidation of a buy high, sell lower signature and just see market once again sell. Because the issue that I have is every time that we've had an aggressive sell during a live market scenario, what has that typically led to? Well, it's led to Asia and at least overnight session and London session here leading to a decent buyback. So we took it from 27.6 all the way back up to 28.1, which does give me reason to believe that there is potential for market to continue this leg lower since we did get a bit of the unfilled liquidity at these highs with these runs from overnight session. So just a couple things to make note of for you guys and just be, safe, stay protected in these markets in general, but definitely anticipating a slower day than we saw for Monday and Tuesday for myself. So we'll kind of just see how that plays out, to be frank. Yeah, how is everybody else doing? What's up, Retail Rick? What's up, Rick? But yeah, how's the rest of you guys doing? How's the rest of the fam doing here? The rest of the lab fam. We all hanging in there today? Having a good day? How's the week been? Have we been smart this week? Have we been idiots this week? Have we been FOMOing entries into short signatures because market's been looking too presentable? Or have we just been some fucking G's and been slamming this week out the park? All good questions here, right? So what's been happening? Retail Rick, what's happening as well? What's happening? Yeah, as of right now, though, we're seeing a 1 minute sequence here on NQ tapping into this 1 minute gap here. Bit of rejection off the failed inversion here. So likely to see this head lower. But those 6 o'clock lows do look quite yummy for NASDAQ right now, just being honest, guys. So we'll see if this gives us a sequence lower. By the looks of it, it does look like this is quite intensive on the bearish leg here. I don't like this higher time frame consolidation happening, but, so be it. Want to see those lows taken out? Yeah, it's kind of what we're looking for now here, right? Market looks to be quite weak. So likely going to see these lows taken out and see New York buy back up. Because FOMC, guys, I have no predictions for FOMC either. I think this could be a no trade day. I think that FOMC could completely invalidate any higher time frame signature we want as well. I also think FOMC and post FOMC could throw us all the way back up to 29K. Like, I'm not going to put it past market, especially in the type of scenario market's in right now, just because I think that there is a lot of aggression on the sell side. So I think it's going to need to take a bullish FOMC and some post FOMC move to take us back up to 29K. But I'm just not going to jinx it, and instead I'm going to sit back in the saddle, drink a cup of tea, and relax. Yeah, I want to hear responses from chat here. How are we all doing? I want some genuine, don't give me no bullshit responses. Yeah, week's been good. What's been happening? What's been genuinely happening? Have we been making rational decisions? Are we being actual idiots? What's been the actual verdict from you guys? Low-key looking like a no trade day for me. We'll see though. Yeah, of course, Francesca. It seems like it, right? Yeah, those 6 o'clock lows are coming in hungry here. NASDAQ is ready. Bit of sell-side aggression here. We see bears are about to regain this control over this 3 minute after we tagged this 3 minute gap here, which is going to validate yet again another continuation sequence. Took NQ long and GC shorts, both winners. Trader Sue, and that's just trading the continuations, eh? Absolutely milking it. There we go. There's some aggression there. Sell-side aggression as assumed. You're going to have a 3 minute continuation sequence here forming like nobody's beeswax. Look at that. There goes 6 o'clock lows nearly. As I mentioned, those shorts I won, I got tagged out with a trailing stop there. And unfortunate because my TP is now getting a hit. But that's all right. Happens. Decent last week and this week, but Friday took too much risk. How did that land on the account? See secondary continuation sequence and then an inversion fair value right down to the 6 o'clock lows like nobody's business here. NASDAQ ain't playing no games, chat. NASDAQ ain't playing no games, chat. Yeah, likely to see this head lower. I don't think this is going to be an area of rejection. I think we're going to just see this continue into these relevant draws here. Now this looks to be quite bearish, Jet. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. Yeah. They'll give me 100K funded sirs, bro. Imagine. Still up, just have to take it slow. Yeah, it's fair. Take it slow then, boss man. You got no rush. Leo, give me 100K funded, please, sir. Took the same trade and made 101R just now, but super light. 2 micros one, but guess what? 2 micros still gonna make you money, is it not? Look at that. There goes 6 o'clock lows. Continuation sequence here. This is gonna play out to these draws, man. I should have taken a market order, stop at this high, targeted this draw. Can't lie, Chad. I might have fumbled this. I should have taken this market order entry because this draw looks quite entice. Looks quite nice, to say the least, eh? Wow. All right. Well, that draw's coming in hot. I did miss that. I wanted to see lower here, so caught off the OT and then waited for a retest of 1 minute order block. Very nice. Yeah, respect to OT traders, man. It's cool. How reliable is OT, guys? Like from your experience, how reliable has OT been for you? Look at this leg, dude. What is this, man? Look at this 3 minute candle on NQ. Off a market order entry, that would have been a 70 point trade off of one freaking candle, man. That'd be joking me, dude. You gotta be joking me, man. Look at this leg here, dude. Well, there goes my shorts that I wanted. God damn it. Those are the shorts. These are actually the short. I wanted this signature from ages ago, man. That sucks. And in a fair value as well here. Oh, jeepers. All right, well, we move on to the next and carry forth. It's a little unfortunate here because this is literally exactly the short sequence that I wanted to a T. I just gotta walk away. One of the VIX. VIX is gonna be so aggressive today. FOMC. After no news week, now we have FOMC. This market's gonna be a fun one, guys, in terms of highly volatile. I think it's definitely gonna be a wise decision to size and lighter on micros for market today because I'm expecting some volatility on these 1 minute moves, dude. Some extrema volatility. Look at this 1 minute aggression here, man. This is nuts. That baby ain't stopping. Look at this. Barely any wick retrace. This thing's just absolutely rocketeering like nobody's beeswax. I don't even think. Probably going to retrace into a 1 minute gap here. I could trace another continuation sequence off that because we do have a very relevant draw now that we can tag. We can try and enter to see market. Took a nice short and overall day bias. You have other cutoff 30. You have to have other confidence to work for real and overall daily bias. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Daily bias is kind of keen. Trump, I think. Is Trump talking again, bro? Somebody shut that man up sometimes, dude. Holy cow. It's like minute 15 long, got stopped in NQ. Yeah, fair enough. Happens, bro. Hmm. Whale Tristro moving the market. I'm with Bears, but FMC days are always sketchy. 100%, dude. When have they not been, dog? FMC days are sketch. Can't lie, the guys, we've been milking my top steps, dude. We've been milking this week. We've been milking the top step accounts. Payday for me today, baby. That's why I'm not in any rush, dude. I need to just make 150 bucks and get a 5K payout on 5 accounts. So I'm chilling today, boys. I just need to make 150 bucks. That's it. You betcha my ass is gonna be trading 2 micros, dude. 2 micro 70 point trade. Boom. I have zero bias on where price wants to go. It's a tough one, dude. I would have liked to see. I mean, if we can swipe out these draws pre 9 o'clock, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a buy high to sell lower still. because we barely tapped into the monthly gap. I think there's a lot more room to move lower before we move higher. Market has been on just a frenzy towards its all-time highs that institutions are going to want to recollect all the unfilled gaps at those lows. La di da di da, la di da di da, la di da di da di da di da. Well, this is boring, man. I'm trying to see some action to that draw on liquidity. I've got a massive 1 minute gap. Yeah, Dick. What are we doing here, Dick? La di da di da. I'd like me to tap into this 1 minute gap and head lower. I mean, what is this? Trump talks? Now we're losing aggression, man. Mark, watch that level. Mark, watch that level. Wait, what? I'm confused. Rules of top steps. I mean, it depends on what account you get. So you can get the consistency account, which is 40% consistency. Max payout is 3K, or you can do 5K max payout, or 6K max payout if you do the 1K daily loss limit. But you need 5 consistent days of $150 or more. So one day it could be like 15K, and then you could have 4 $150 days, and you could request a 5K payout. So it's kind of nuts. Look, you think it's kind of goated, man. Ah, there goes that draw. Look at this, dude. Holy cow. Chad, I can't lie. We might have fumbled this one, dude. C2 PSP with a clear draw. I should have stayed in that trade. Well, it happens, man. That's life. I had SMT and a PSP at these highs too. Like that was quite crisp. Can't be perfect, man. I've actually been avoiding trading London session all week, guys. Fun fact. Devil's Mark low 230. Yes, so. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's gonna be a high watch here for sure. Yeah, trading view's frozen because I'm reading chat on YouTube, so I have to switch tabs. I keep on waiting, waiting for market to change. All right, well, I just want to see this move lower here. I want to see that draw now. Yeah, Devil's Mark as well as a decent level to look for too. 100% Tris. Devil's Mark at 230. It's a fatty too. You seen that? Jeez Louise, man. That Devil's Mark at 230 here. 330 open had some crazy big wick here on the big NQ as well. Hmm. I mean, GC's heading to that 9 p.m. low there, that's for sure. GC shorts are actually quite nice here. Let it touch the shorts off the 15 minute. Not too shabby. The only thing I don't like is I didn't run the 11:45 highs on Tuesday, but that's all right. That form in SMT was silver though. Has to have, dude. Definitely formed an SMT with silver. It has to have. Yeah. As expected. Yeah, wow. Okay, that actually would have been a great short on gold here. Massive SMT here at the highs. Got some SMT there at the highs. Ah. I'm mismarking everything right now. 10 at PSP2. Damn, dude. Silver short side would have cooked, man. Holy cow, C2 and a PSP on silver, dude. That would have been great. That would have been an electric 15-minute entry there. Look at that. Decent risk as well here. For a silver trade, risking 135 on that per micro. That's actually really good, dude. Take it down into the... Oh my god, what a trade. Tap into the EQ. Now we're going to see 15-minute closure over here. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Fumbled on that one for sure. Do you 7-hour time frame? I do. Yeah, sometimes. Not every time, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't use it every time, but I do use it, yes. From time to time, I do use it, man. It really is situational, though. I'm not like a diehard 7-hour fan like a lot of folks. GC looks weak here. I'm on GC on GC1 on the futures here. That looks quite bearish as well, that flow. Oh, it's quite nice, dude. Yeah, I missed on that. That gold short was great. Tris, you tried to short gold this morning, didn't you? The time for the devil's mark, the stronger. Oh, I didn't see the question. Sorry. Yeah, devil's mark candle with no wick. Exactly. Didn't know that name. Well, now you know. So an example, like on 230 here on NQ. Right here we formed a massive bullish candle with no wick at all. Just a literal bullish bar. No wick, no nothing. So that is a devil's mark. Dude, a long golden close BE was 0.2 ticks away from TP. No way. Come to the high. Oh, poor Tris, man. Or Tris, dude. Slapped around by GC, man. GC supposed to be your bay. Were you targeting? You were targeting the 1145 high? I'm assuming, where the SMT formed. GC needs to make it to that 4,000 draw. Sub 4,000 on GC, y'all are gonna see me long in that John again. Sub 4K on GC, I just take GLD option swings like Friday EXP and just run that baby higher. Gold below 4K, like gold is still definitely valuation above 4K for now. So that's why it's so much fun to just long it. Every time I get below the 4K cycle level, people always push price back up higher. It is such a free read, guys. C'est la vie, Tristro. C'est la vie, mec. It happens, bro. Sadly, it happens to the best of us. GC making a move here now, making our way down to 4,009. Well, sorry, 4,000. Wait, what is happening? Oh, I'm stupid. Bye, gold. Have a great time. Yeah, there goes the 130 open here as well. That's going to just send GC lower. Yeah, there we go. There's our draw. Cheers. Look at this continuation sequence on silver. Obviously, you can't quite get involved with that, but we're going to see gold tank now. Sub 4K on gold here. Holy cow, man. Naz as well here, making our way back into these draws. I should have stayed in those shorts, man. I fumbled that big time. Happens to the best of us, man. Can't win them all. A baby seal pushed me, bro. And T-Fuck. Really nice trade. Took 52 points. On what, Val? On the NQ shorts? When did you enter? Did you enter when I was talking about it? Or when did you trade NQ short? Did enter when I was talking about it, Cyber? When did you talk about it? Or when did you enter? Did you enter when I was talking about it on stream? Didn't mention entry is 939 right before it dropped. Hell yeah, very nice. GC big reject off this intended draw too, making our way back into some imbalances. Hello, good morning. How are you? I'm in Bitcoin longs from yesterday. Pico, what? Look, love for 67K. I haven't even done Bitcoin analysis, dog. I'll look at some BTC for you, boss. Want me to do some analysis? I got you. Massive reject here on gold, BTC. I mean, off this massive 15-minute, we also have a big. Yeah, we did inverse this. So as long as it'll get below 63.7, I think we definitely have room to move to around 65Ks. Is SMT between M and Q, MES, and the minute 3 fair value gap? Very nice. I mean, I want to see price head lower here. Yeah, we do. I mean, active SMT there. Yeah, it'd be nice to see it continue lower. I mean, we have a clear draw here, so it's like just at this point, it's a waiting game until we reach out the 427 draw. But at this point, it's bound to hit. Just shorted 900. Very nice. There you guys go, man. Y'all killing it. Yeah, and Q's just slowly heading lower here. There's really not much for me to do here. I think honestly, wait till 9 o'clock is going to be the play for myself. Give me 1 second here, chat. GC rejecting quite aggressively off that level as well. Big long signatures here. Let me see. Like, want to hear you? Yeah, Panos, how are you doing that, by the way? 5 minutes, candle speed, 5 second entry. Wow, that's crazy. Dude, my leg is so cooked. Dude, I need to listen to your audio, bro. Can you put any pressure on it right now, Trist? You gotta make sure you didn't like fracture your ankle, dog. Dude, you guys don't understand. Trist was like, yo, I'm long gold, and then sends me a picture of his ankle. Motherfucker literally has the fattest ankle I've ever, like, it's so bad, dude. It's crazy. Feels so bad for you, dude. I don't know how you're walking around still, too. Like that John cannot feel good, and I know that for a fact. I've had so many ankle injuries and stuff from running. I know for a fact I don't feel good, dude. If I squat down, it's pure pain. Gonna give it 1.5 days. I'm still in pain. We'll see doctor. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Might be a really smart idea to do that, dude. Because your ankle, it is not normal to have. I mean, swelling is a good sign. Like your body's like at least taking care of it. But dude, like be careful, boss. And John's hurt. There's really not much for me to play here, guys. And Q's kind of being weird. We're seeing a little ranginess with yes as well as we approach 9 o'clock open. So for me right now, it's kind of one of these things that I'm not really keen on much. I'm just kind of waiting. It just feels like I'm just playing the waiting game here. I'm waiting for something to occur. Both ankle and skin. Oh, dude. Did you saw John? Did you say John? Are you from Philly? I did say John, yeah. Biggest John I've ever seen. No, I just have a buddy that's from Philly, so that's why I say it. I'm from Cali. I just have a friend that's from Philly, so he says John all the time. It's like he's like, John, that ain't good, bro. He's like, dude, let me. He's quite funny. He's one of my favorite people. Yeah, GC is gonna expand well off this draw, it seems. Bye, Gold. Have a great time. New 30-minute open here. If we see a resweep there on the 1, that's a C2, which means we'll likely get closure confirmation above here. Gives us a nice sequence higher as well. Guys, bias for the day, low GC long C3 continuations. Exactly what I'm looking at right now. I do kind of like the continuation sequence here on GC forming. We've got this nice 1-minute C2 that formed. Swept below, closure above. We could take a C3 here for sure. It doesn't look bad. That definitely doesn't look bad at all. I'm more of a fan of this than anything, guys. I think we're gonna see. We also have a lot of untapped liquidity there that I think we can target for sure. So I'll be watching for that closely. Give me 1 second, guys. I still have to sit. So if you're wondering why I'm moving around a lot when I'm streaming still, I'm still dealing with a rhomboid strain. Sounds really funny, I know, but because of that, I genuinely can't move well. So I gotta like actually lock in and sit down on a couch and like put a medical pillow on my back. It's quite funny, guys. I feel like unk. Could take GC here. Not the worst idea ever. Take GC off this leg on the 1. GC looking even cleaner itself though. Yeah, there goes GC on the expansion. GC looks good there. We also swept out a really good intended draw, which was that low I was talking about here. So honestly, GC looked really solid here. Looked quite primed for a nice sequence higher. Draw into a long sequence there. I honestly should have taken this because I do like this. I should have taken the C2. C2 here, take the closure above, stop. I honestly wouldn't even use I'd probably just put stop at the candle body, target a 1.5 here on GC. Because this 1.5 also lines up well with what? Lines up well with this 1-minute gap that we have, this unfilled 1-minute gap. So if we were to reject off this 1-minute gap, I just move my stop to break even to manage my risk. Not too bad. Me and you both could weekend old. Yeah, bro. My birthday on Friday, and then I'm just unk. I'm just straight unk. Yeah, it was killing me though, dude, my rumble. But your shin, bro, you gotta low key, you gotta. Oh, wait, are you icing and elevating it or no? Are you icing it and elevating it, Trist, or no? Because that's what you gotta do. You gotta ice it and elevate that John stat. Damn, these 1.5s all playing out here. Now I'm at my PC, dude. Do 10-minute ice intervals. Trust me, the more you ice it, the less like recovery you'll have to do on it in the future, dog. Trust. Yeah, see, NQ, I'm not liking here with how slow this expansion lower is. We're still likely to see it hit this draw, but it's like it's just the anticipation for 9 o'clock. If you guys have any questions or chat or anything, please don't hesitate to reach out and put in anything here. I'd love to answer your guys' questions. Playing Daisy, the game, and watching you, legend. I used to play Daisy, man. I love that game. Damn. Yo, you know what game I want to play again? I want to play Valorant. I haven't played Val in ages, but I can't lie, guys. A part of me is itching. I'm itching to play Val at some point. Dude, you guys probably don't know this, but back in my day, man, I used to be a pretty intense gamer. You might not believe me, but I actually was a bit of an intense gamer. Back in my day, man, I was built. You want to do duo Val? I'm down, dude. I'm down. Val, how high was the cliff jump? Well, the one I posted on Instagram was one my girlfriend filmed. In meters, it was 18. It was 18 meters. 18 meters. Wait, what's yeah, it was about 59 feet, and then I did a 20, or the highest was 23 meters, so about 75.4 feet. That's quite high. I was shitting bricks. That's how high the cliff jump was. Back, dude, actually, I used to be a really good Sage main way back in the day, dude. I got to Immortal 2, like way back at the start of Val. I was in 2. So I actually grinded that game out so aggressively. We flew out to Sweden to play last year. No way. Hell yeah, that's sick. What's your ride? I'll add. Yeah, let me actually find my ride ID. Dude, I legit haven't been on my PC in like 2 years. Yeah, I got to Immortal 2. I did a Sage main, which I was really good at Sage for a bit. That was like one of my primaries. And then I played Reyna as well. Reyna, dude, put me on Reyna or Sage. I was cracked back then. I think I have some clips I'll have to show you guys at some point. That's sick, Cyber. Hell yeah. Do you play pro, Cyber? Are you with an esports team? Yeah, I mean, I'm talking. I was Immortal 2, like the first 2 years the game was out. Reyna Moggs, yeah, dude. Reyna's ability is just cracked out. Her ult is just nuts, dude. Here you go, like, because it's only 10 likes here. Yeah, guys, question as well. Hit a like if you haven't already, by the way. Holy cow, man, we're slacking on the likes here, chat. We got over 100 of us in the stream right now. So, what my boy said, like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already. Help a brother out here, eh? Jeez Louise, man. Semi-pro, but don't see a future in esports. Yeah. See, I played competitive Fort, and then I switched from competitive Fort to competitive Val. Played actually pretty high tier. I did some smaller comps, mostly like online comps for Val, but played aggressively with Fort, dude. Like actually had quite a few earnings from Fort. Those of you probably don't know, but your boy made almost 16 bandos from playing semi-pro Fort and pro Fort at one point. And then swapped to Val. Really, really liked Val, but like got kind of burnt out with gaming in general when I was busy with school stuff. I'm very close with the old G2 roster. I do know G2. That's sick. When they won champs, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Back in I don't know if you remember back in the Fort days, Liquid, TSM and Liquid created TSM Academy and Liquid Academy. I was in tryouts in finals for Liquid Academy. I didn't get into it because I didn't have enough social media presence. But I like there was a bunch of my folks in Liquid Academy. Can you explain thoughts behind the entry on what entry, boss? I'm not in this trade, by the way. I was just mapping this one out for you guys, but would you still would like to know? God damn, I made 16 bands off 4. I used to play a lot too, but damn, dude, I played aggressive. I would do like at one point, like alongside, it sounds so funny, alongside trading, because this is when I was like addicted to gaming. Alongside trading, I'd be doing scrims until like 2 a.m. Then I'd wake up at 6, hop on the charts, trade from like 6 to 10, go to school, do what I needed to, and then be back on scrims in the night. I was like big on the gaming side of things, guys. I made official like on my Fortnite tracker, I made 12.5K, then I made 4K from smaller comps. Like fun fact too, I got invited to play at TwitchCon Rivals in San Diego. Looks like a breaker, but I think fractal, don't you? So basically, we formed a C2 here. We swept out a previous, or this one, a previous 30-minute high here. So 7 o'clock swept out the 6:30 high. This also led to an SMT and a PSP, a precision swing point here, where one asset closed bullish, one asset closed bearish. We look here, you see what happened exactly if you look at where the PSP formed. Let's actually see if we can scout it. I think it was the 30-minute PSP here. Wait, hold on, where is it? Not sure if it's actually going to show. Okay, so here you see we formed this 30-minute PSP. NAS closes bullish, ES closes bearish. So ES would have been the asset we actually would have wanted to trade in the series since it was the bearish closure on the PSP, but I didn't see that. But the C2 closure with the SMT, typically C2, stop at the protected high. Because we missed that, C2 plays out, C3 opens, C4, what do? We retrace into a 3-minute FEG. Micro, but what does it lead to? It leads to a closure below this order block here. So ideally, closure below OB. Then I would just, most of the time, I'd just target a 1.5R. So this would have already played out like ages ago. 1.5R here for about 58 points. But market order entry, target 1.5R, stop at the protected high of the handle that retraces into the fair value. That creates your protected high. The red dot there is your new protected high. Yeah, that's what I used to do back in the day, guys. I was on that way back. Short from the FEG on NQ, yes, explain. C2, C3, are you talking about closed candle on the 15? I'm talking about this 3-minute. This 3-minute closure here, the 8:12 closure. That's your confirmation sequence for a continuation. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's what I would be looking for. Trade the 1.5R. Do you take this one? I didn't, guys. I'm waiting for 9 o'clock here because I didn't like sort of the framework here and this consolidation that was happening with NQ. So I'm waiting for 9. I'll remove this so you guys don't think I'm in an entry here. But yeah, I'm waiting for 9 o'clock open. We've got 9 o'clock, about 11 minutes here. My boy Alex and I are hopping on the stream together. So this will be fun, dude. Yeah, guys, way back in the day, man, we were like that. Nowadays, if I play single player, I become grandpa. You don't get game at all anymore. You don't game at all, dude. I have not gamed in so long. I play phone games, man. I can't lie. Part of me does miss it a bit. I'm not even gonna lie. I miss it a little bit, dude. Kind of do miss it because I really enjoyed it. It was fun. I made actually one of my best friends to this day. I actually used to duo with on Fortnite, and I was just with him in France, guys. It sounds crazy, right? But like one of my best friends is a guy I used to play games with, and I figured out we learned after a year and a half of like playing together that we lived 8 minutes away from one another. 8 minutes away from one another. Isn't that crazy? I think that's relatively nuts. Thanks for the explanation. Yeah, of course. Training is a game to do it like connect the dots. Yeah, honestly, I mean, it does feel like gaming, but I do miss like the gaming, like gaming, like proper gaming way back in the day, man. That was a fun time, dude. Way back in the day, man. I miss that. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. Yeah, we're just seeing a slow grind up into some of these unfilled imbalances here, so I'm just kind of sitting in the saddle, guys. Not rushing. Well, that's wild. 8 minutes. What do you mean 8 minutes? That's leveling up though in my mind. What's leveling up? Wait, I'm confused. What am I missing? Hold up. Wait a minute. What am I missing? Slow grind. All right, well, we've got open here 9 o'clock, about 6 minutes. I think smart play for me is to wait here. We're just seeing assets slow down a bit, so I want to see some volatility pick up at 9 o'clock and trade New York Open. You forgot to tell you, I got kind of nerfed on Lucid, accidentally hedged and got a warning. So now any account I pass, I have to wait until the next day to activate. Oh, that's so stupid. You hedged? Oh, because you weren't copy trading, so I'm assuming you went long. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that sucks, dude. I'm surprised you don't copy trade as much as I thought you would, man. Alrighty, now we just wait. Sorry for the boring 8 o'clock session here, guys. Trade copy, hands down. Favorite copy. I use Trade Syncer. I've had no issues with Trade Syncer, to be frank. I think it really depends person to person here, but Trade Syncer is good. I've heard Trade Copia is better though, than Trade Syncer. Like it has less issues with connections, so on and so forth. So that's the case. Rocket. This is slow, dude. This is a slow, slow, slow 8 o'clock. Decent here at the 8:12, but second half here. FOMC might make this a pretty iffy open, guys. We'll have to wait and see, eh? What is the I use trade sync or zero issues? Yeah, I've had zero issues as well. Sometimes I just have to reconnect stuff because they do the whole weekend disconnect, but it's not really an issue for me. Criteria to enter pre-open it has to be high probability setup, strong C2 sweep, clear draws, and liquidity. If those aren't met, I'm not entering. And I want some clear higher time frame context. Like it's just pre-open, less volatility, so I want to aim for higher probability setups. That's really it, Ronnie. I'm not going to give you some fake. I have to wait for the moons to align. I just am literally going to wait for um a high probability confirmation. Like we had a clear draw on C2 sweep on any preferred. 3 minute, 1 minute is really good. Both are very nice. Both are very, very nice. You can't go wrong with either. I use 3 minute, 1 minute. Sometimes I'll do 15 minute. If 15 minute gives me a strong sequence, I'll trade 15. It's very dependent. It's very situational. Gross 4 hour range at the moment. Rejection block in the 4 hour. Wouldn't surprise me, dude. This would not surprise me. Also, if you have not already, make sure you guys are liking the stream, subscribing if you have not already. Yeah, like 90-minute. Look at the 90 as well. I mean, even this is some tough love here, guys. Tough love from the big and cute today, that's for sure. And also, we will have Alex joining me in about 2 minutes here as well, so stay tuned, man. My brother will be joining. My brother from another mother. GC 4 hour chart looks fine for 4 hour redistribution. Keep our boy GC, man. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. I'm just sad I missed out. We had a 4 hour PSP and I didn't take those 4 hour shorts, dude. I honestly should have taken those shorts on silver look so good, dude. I'm so pissed I missed that. I'm actually not. For lower prices, zoom out. Yeah, I will, dude. I got you. Yeah, I do agree with that. 100%. I'm on par with this. I do like that quite a bit. Massive cell model? Yeah, no. Massive. I mean, I see it, dude. Yeesh. Yeesh. Tris, we should have been short GC at 5,600, bro. What were we doing? That was a protected high, man. We should have been short since 5,600. Hey, just for fun, guys, I want to do some quick sell one MGC contract up at these highs. Just testing one MGC, dude. Quite nuts, eh? Yeah, we sucked, dude. It was a protected high, man. What were you doing, bro? What were we doing back in Jan, bro? What were we doing, man? Should have known. See, look, even on that entry, dude, we wouldn't have gotten stopped out. Zero drawdown met. Zero drawdown met on a random entry, dude. What were we doing, Tris? We had to pick it up, man. I'm just watching this play. I want to see. I'm just so curious now to see how this is gonna play. Chat. I mean, keep in mind, gold's gonna make its way back down to 4K. Oh, there we go. 1 micro. 10 bands off a micro. Dude, this is nuts. Definitely about a $30,000 position off 1 micro there. Also, that's 9 o'clock open finally, and NQ's doing absolutely nothing. Just letting this MGC play out. Look at this. Absolutely nothing at 9 o'clock. We're gonna have to wait here, guys. Patience, patience, patience today, that's for sure. There we go. Making our way slowly. Bit more aggression. When NQ makes a daily reversal, it's gonna be generational long all-time highs. Dude, I know. I will be putting my net worth on that, dude. I will actually be sizing heavy on my personal. I've got an idea for some overnights, dude. I'm gonna throw on some size on that. There's 4,200. Now we're in June. We're making our way. I mean, regardless, guys, look at that, right? We'll put our stop at this protected high here. Confirm our stop at this protected high in 11K position. Put our TP down at a 30. We're confirming this, guys. What's going to get tagged out here, right? Whoa. All right, a bit more sell side here. We're holding that 3-minute gap on NQ. Alex will be joining me just momentarily as well, chat. Pookums is on soon here. Yeah, Tris, we should have held that 1 MGC micro, dude. It would have been 15.7K. Bit more sell side here. We're holding that 3-minute gap on NQ. So we actually did it's outside of our candle framework here since we're no longer in a C4, since I was C2, C3, C4. So no shorts for me here, but looking like pre-9 o'clock, we're making our way back into our relevant draw here. We're going to way back into that 427 low, and then we do have some more draws here. Guys, this might be another short the open day. I hate to say it, but it's hard for me to fade a short bias when nothing in the higher time frame context gives me any reason to believe we're going long. Yo, Leo, what's good? What's up, Auth Rich? Do you have a PDF on your trading model? I do, yes. And QC2 closure inside the 15-minute breaker, target 15-minute lows. NQ shorts looking good. NQ shorts are looking quite good, dude. I won't lie. They look quite decent, yeah. Formed a C2 up here, actually, so that's going to be a C3. Yo. Oh, I missed that on the 1. Yo, 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 how's it going?
Chilling.
Yo, I like the hoodie, bro.
Thank you.
Clean.
You were hanging out. Kind of cold in this room, so.
Damn. I'm burning, bro. I've got my medical rhomboid pillow right now. My back shit's tweaking again. So I'm like unk trading 8 o'clock, bro. And then Tris comes on here, dude. Tris tells me, he's like, yo, I'm in GC longs right now on text. And then next text is, yo, I just smashed my shin. Sends me a literal golf ball size swell on his shin. I'm like, bro, we're both unks. Unk status.
Are you looking for continuations here?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think NQ here is making its way into. We've got this nice 427 low here. I think this 427 low looks quite tempting here on NQ. I think we're gonna see 9 o'clock make its way into that relevant draw. So it's hard for me to fade that. I think it's very feasible.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, I think it's definitely keen on going lower here, guys. We'll see what happens, but I'm watching right now. No trade entries from me yet, chat. I'm just kind of watching to see how price plays out here. But ideally, I'm looking for lower prices. That 427 draw pre-open would be nice. Then we'll see likely a short-term buy side retrace into continued sell side. I think it's very much so in the playbook, ladies and gents.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, back at the bar. It's going to retag this 1 minute gap here on NQ. This could confirm yet again another continuation sequence if we tag in that gap here, respected, and continue lower. C4 from a 15-minute breaker, 15-minute 1 minute get on it. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, dude, I honestly should take that, but almost want to take. I'm likely fade until New York Open here. I could take it pre-open. I just don't know why. I don't feel like FOMC down want to trade pre-open.
9:07, 23 minutes till the open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems like it's catching a bid here.
Oh, looks like yeah, we have some SMT equal lows on ES actually. Fun fact. Yeah, equal lows on ES here, guys. Whoops. Be careful. Double mark lows, easy 230. Easy, dude. It is a nice draw to have though, the double mark low here at 230. That's a great low to have. I am on par with that, Trist.
I think NQ will see previous stay high before previous stay low.
You think that, or somebody in chat?
Somebody in chat.
Each zone, man. I think it's a difficult read for me here. It's FOMC day as well. Like this could be a very much a two-sided market. We could also just range, right? I'm curious to see how this open plays out for that reason.
I think they might look to send it lower.
I think so too.
What's up, Ronnie?
Tapping this 1 minute gap here as well. So. Ronnie.
Oh.
I'll see this 1 minute gap hold though. See a continuation lower. We have some good relevant draws. I know we have SMT with ES and equal lows, but now ES is gonna need to use that. Tap out those equal lows. Would ya, NQ?
Would ya?
What's up, Mara? How's it going?
How's your fractal indicator work? Entry after the red line? I'm assuming there's a question mark after that.
Yeah, it's entry. It is entry after the red line, but you want to validate if it's a proper signature. You want to see C2 SMT form. Then once we trace into a gap here, a fair value gap, a closure below the order block that leads to the retracement into that gap validates a continuation sequence lower. But only valid if you see relevant draws that we can tag, like if you have relevant low, relevant high, so on and so forth. Then that would yield a good entry signature.
Relevant draws.
Relevant draws. I want to see this 1 minute gap hold, man. Don't be weird. NASDAQ is stand. Just reject off that, man.
NASDAQ, please don't be weird.
Please don't be weird.
That's all
NASDAQ.
we can ask for. Please.
Yeah. Please, just don't be
4.31K
weird.
Subscribers.
What? 4.3K?
3-1.
Yeah, there we go.
700
Yeah, of course,
or
Philly.
like 690 away from 5K.
5K, the big five Gs.
I know. I'm so excited.
Crazy.
It's absolutely crazy.
Absolutely crazy. I still think we're gonna see 830 lows here on NQ pre 930.
Trade of 8 lagging?
Mine was a little bit around 8 o'clock, but it seems to be all right now.
My trade of it is like failing to print candles. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Absolutely
It's
crazy.
absolutely crazy.
There goes ES and then Q. ES is gonna run to these equal lows here, swipe those Johns out, and Q hopefully gonna follow suit. Banned. Shadow banned off trade of 8. Yeah, they saw you. They saw you trying to hedge, bro.
They saw you trying to hedge.
See, like right here, we just formed a continuation on ES. We're wiping out those equal lows, and entry would be here. Stop at this protected high, target of 1.5. 1.5 is my special sauce, dude. That is like you will only catch
I
me targeting
like
1.5.
this, man.
You like what? The short signature?
I like this trade. Yeah. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. I like it. Like it. I like it. Wait.
I like it a lot. Yes.
What intonation is this, man?
Sexy.
Sexy.
Why I'm absolutely
Absolutely
dying.
beautiful.
Yeah, fuck why,
Yeah.
man. Stupid ass asset.
Oh, that is.
Yesterday's stream was so fun.
Yeah, that was great. That was super fun.
Hey, we got another stream coming next week.
Who do we got? Do I know who's coming on next week? Am I tripping?
No, I haven't told anybody.
Hey,
You do know this person though.
I do know this person. All right. I think I can make some assumptions.
Yeah. You do know
The
this
guess
person. It's exciting.
We love our guests chat. Woo.
We're gonna have to start sending them. Well, we need to send you merch. Well, I guess you can
Real,
just go to
bro.
Cade's, pick it up.
Yeah, it's actually a good point.
Okay, right here.
When I'm back in London, I'm just gonna rip this house. I'll break into his house, dude. Give me some merch. Give me some live merch. I'm tired, Grandpa. Trizzy the signal bot. Trizzy the signal bot. Excuse me? Who's Trizzy?
1.5 is actually OP. You just have to be considerably right.
Also,
I mean, yeah, but
dude, yeah, 1.5 is not. Dude, I put so many people on 1.5. You do not understand. My Instagram now is flooded with. I had like 4 DMs of people yesterday that all secured a payout. I had this one guy message me. I have to actually read this out to chat. I was so amped about this. This guy messaged me and literally was like, dude, he goes, took the same trade, man. He's like, blah blah blah. Been seeing some more consistency since learning from you, and right now I'm finally securing a payout after damn near 3 years of trading. Shit made me so happy, dog. Made me so happy, bro. I was like, hell yeah. Also, there we go. And Q, yes, see, look, ES here likely to expand lower. We just removed equal lows. This is likely to play out. That's a C3 signature for lower price here. Also, let me let Grandpa readjust his medical pillow here. Chat, 1 second. I actually feel like I feel so old. Yeah, it made me so happy to hear. Just because, you know, it's like one of these things you teach people, but some people actually spend the time and energy to properly learn. And what does that lead to, man? Leads to people actually taking payouts and becoming consistent, profitable traders. All there is to it, man.
consistency. Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. I was gonna
Consistency.
go for a rhyme.
Real. Consistency.
Real.
Real.
Anyway.
I will for the gravy train.
What was I gonna do?
Ooh, wait, dude. Yeah, but today, dude, 150 away from another max pad on the top step. I need a $150 day today, man, and I'm gonna get it, chat. I'm gonna get it. Run me my bad in there, dad. Max payout. Maximum payout.
Max payout.
Maxi payout, yo. Maxi payout.
Sorry to be a bother. Leo, where can I find info on your trading model?
Dude, I got him everywhere, man. Hit YouTube in general, dog. I'm not gonna self-promo on here, but dude, YouTube's always a good source. I'd say before even looking at me, dog, look at T-Trade's YouTube channel. That's
Or
all I'm gonna say, man. I could
your
give 1,000
Instagram.
different, or Instagram, yeah, or Instagram as well. That's a good point. One
I
second here,
didn't
guys. I'm
realize it
getting.
was.
What's up?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just saying some random cheers.
You're still in this?
On this one,
Yeah.
I didn't take this, dude. I didn't want to enter pre 930. Yeah, but I do like this going lower. I think yes is going to tag us out here at 1.5. Nas looks really good too, but Nas just had a much slower confirmation. Yeah, but yeah, Insta's a good one. Snipe the top of that 5-minute wick. Let's see if it holds. Very nice, bro. You're using a T-Trade model. Yeah, I use a variation of T-Trades. I use T-Trades as a base. I use a lot of my analysis is done with T-Trade's base, but when he was doing high protected lows, for me, my retracement imbalances is a different variation of what he uses through some own personal testing. But I will gladly admit every single time T-Trades is a big inspo to myself here. I love the brother to death. And he did teach me a lot about my trading model and helped me learn a lot. So all love and respect to my brother. He's a good man. Yeah, he's a great man, dude. What's so funny is I taught that guy everything about options trading when he DM'd me when he had 60 or 74 followers on Twitter or something. Nah, he's everybody's mentor, bro. It's crazy. Crazy how life works like that, man.
That's
That guy was DMing me asking me to, help him promote his was telling me to promote his options tracker, his options trade tracker back in 2019, was it? 2020? 2020, yeah, end of 2020. Crazy times, dude. I'm in these shorts, 809 lows, very nice. Yeah, I'm just waiting until 9:30, 11 minutes out. Yeah, I'd like to see 8:30 lows here on NQ, but it's a bit of a slow mover right now. Instead, just Leo liquidity. I think that's my Instagram. I forget my handle. Leo liquidity. Dude, it's actually crazy. I'm growing quite fast. You know what sucks, Alex? I'll post an educational recap, a genuine educational recap that I put some time in on Instagram. And then I post a video of me dancing with my trade RR. And that video does 10.3K views. Like,
My God.
the amount of brain rot from motherfuckers
It's
online
okay.
is crazy. Drives me
The
nuts.
educational recaps will prevail, bro.
I know they'll always stand higher
It's
value.
always a cycle. Like it started, that's how it was on X. Like when ICT concepts first came out, everybody was like, they wanted the simple stuff, just be entertained. And then eventually the people just kind of turn, you know?
Yeah, no, I know. Like I literally put in the description, I said the only reels that actually get viewed, and this one did now it's at 10.8K views, and then my actual educational recap did actually not bad, 4K views, but double off of me just dancing. Trist, I know, was cringing at that video, man. Eye candy, give the people what they want. Yeah, nobody wants to learn and improve. They just want to feel good. I know it's just a dopamine hit, but like I have to say, guys, it just pisses me off. I just gotta say, man, it genuinely just pisses my ass off. I think it's so
Yeah.
stupid. Because like I'll put actual time into videos, like into videos and whatever. Um,
Same.
and like guess what? It just fucking and they do shit. And then I propped up my phone. I did one take. I found a song I knew I could dance to from all the times I've been, discoing at a bar. Chose a song, put literally a green screen in the back, filmed it. I posted it within 20 seconds. And it's 10.8K views. And I gained in my retention, the skip rate's 17%, bro. 17% skip rate. It's the lowest I've had on any video of my life. was just nuts. Anyways, guys, I just had a rant there for a second. And so not a fan of this 921 candle, but I'm glad we didn't take these shorts. I mapped out this ES short for you guys just to showcase kind of how the indicator worked. But yeah, I'm not in any of these trades right now. I'm waiting for 930.
Same.
You trade funded or live accounts? I trade funded and live actually. I have my live account connected to my trade syncer and it trades a 3 times ratio. Sometimes it trades a 5 times ratio. So if I enter 3 micros on a funded, I'll use a funded account as a lead. So let's say I take 3 micros on a funded, it'll do anywhere between 9 to 15 on a on my personal. Yeah, break even. That's why, Tris, this is why I don't like entering pre 930 though. It's stuff like this. It's like, how could you predict this 921, right? Like,
The
I
model is
think,
here.
oh no,
I have
oh
to long
no.
this.
I'm sorry, honey, but I have to long this.
Yeah, seriously.
Tris, that's the reason I don't like entering pre-open. It's exactly for that reason. Like that short was great, but here's the thing: you could have a random 1 minute that pops up, and then every sign of a good setup is now
Fuck.
just out the window. You're gonna enter on that retrace, weren't you?
Oh, am I gonna get the retest? That's the question. That is the question that life must answer. These fuckers. Yeah, NQ or sorry, ES took the low, the range low. I don't mind that drawing prior to the open here. $85s. Come on, just give us a retrace. This is gonna be fucking criminal. I already know it. This is gonna be such a clean long too.
It looks like it, dude.
Oh,
I'm all good. Pre 930, pre 930. Yeah, 9 to 930, no man's land. That's exactly why I have so many people ask me, dude, that was a clean short. Why didn't you take it? I'm like, it's literally for the reasons you're seeing right now. It's for the exact reasons. I don't want to get involved in that, dude. It's just not my bread and butter, man.
I don't mind it as long as the setup is clean.
Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes I will take it, and if I see decent volatility, and then I'll just move my stop to trail and profit or break even right before open. That way, it's just a full, and then it's just a full risk-free trade.
I'm just gonna market enter, honestly. Stop below the low.
Nice wick on the
There we go.
925. Holy cow, dude! Who just somebody speak there?
Come on.
Holy shit, dude!
It was a
Crazy.
push.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. Yeah, that was a nice wick there.
Come on. And at the 886s with the stop at the low, just looking to target at the 953s. Hopefully we can get above into the 932s. I'll look to go break even then. You're a little Mexican.
Wait, what? Let's go, Alex, my little Mexican,
you're
bro.
funny.
What the fuck?
You're funny.
You guys are hella funny, dude. YM looks kind of clean here too, dude. I think YM might pop at this open. Oh, good stuff on that market order. and
What's
longs
YM
there.
doing?
YM is it's just validating a C2 sequence. It's tapping into the EQ the previous 15-minute, but I think we could see this just rocketeer higher off this open. There is potential, young Padawan, to see the market push in the directions you want.
All right, boys. I'm break even here.
Good shit, dude. There goes the 8 o'clock highs here. Soon enough. Good stuff, brother.
$9.26. All right. And I'm just going to look to close out there at 1.5 R.
Yeah. Fucking I
There we
mint.
go. Beautiful. Banger.
Would you
What
take
a
on that?
banger of a trade, boys.
Good stuff, dude.
I was like, do I really want to chase this in market enter? But I was like, fuck it. Yeah. Why not? Even if I did, it was still a 31-point stop, which isn't that big considering I'm just trading like 5 micros.
3 minutes pre-open as well, dude. Take it, dog. Yeah, 5 micros. 5 micros is all you need, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I literally just have to secure $150 for max pad on 5 top steps. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm genuinely gonna take a 3 micro trade today. Secure that, John. Move on to the next.
This just looked too clean, bro. I couldn't. ES took the range low.
It was super glad. I don't blame you at all, dude. Like beautiful.
OB. Yo, Bray. Let's see what the open here does. I'm actually so glad I'm out before the open.
I know. Tapping in the 8 o'clock highs there was beautiful.
It's kind of a relief. Yeah. 46 points to start off the morning, boys. Beautiful stuff. If you like pina coladas,
born in the rain.
If you love making love at midnight. You like pina coladas.
I'm low-key excited for I'm kind of excited for this open. I don't know why. I'm kind of giddy, man. Well, I think it's because I have a payout incoming. But dude, I'm giddy, chat.
I'm giddy, chat.
Dude, yeah, tomorrow Bray's on, boys. Bray's gonna relax the pint of Siggy right now. Bray's gonna just relax the pint of Siggy, head on probably a 15K run here and stretch out, film a cool sequence of him saying, "What I do off the charts." Bring the idea from the 15-minute lows after the SMT. Fair. Honestly, yeah. I like that. 30 seconds till the open, guys. Stay safe, stay sexy, stay wanted. Let's kill it today, folks. Let's see what this does. And I like peanut
Pump it.
Pump it.
Pump
louder.
It. Higher. Oh, is it higher or louder?
It's louder, but higher. We'll say higher because it's market. Makes worse.
Doesn't make sense.
Louder. Wait, is it pump it higher? Pump it higher?
Nah, I'm just kidding. Dump it. Now we can short it.
Dump it. Shoulder. There goes the open, guys. Best of luck. Have a good time. Let's stay safe today, folks. Best of luck to all the troopers out here. Big wick.
Probably retake the same OB.
I'm gonna say if we can get this closure, I might even take longs off this Sisty. Depends on this 1 minute closure here, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it, bro. Kind of
like a shot.
I want it. I got it. I want it. Oh, okay. I don't like that signature though. Psych on that. Fading them longs, shit.
I'm fading them longs, Trent.
Fading them longs, dude. Them longs ain't looking too long no more, man. They looking like some shorts.
Man, that looks rough right there, Trent.
That look like a whole load of minced corn. All right,
shit.
7 seconds. I'm watching this for 1 minute. That's an invalidation of longs for me here. So looking for this draw. I still wanted that draw, the 8 o'clock lows there, or sorry, 427 lows. So I'll do what I gotta do, man. Sacrifice for my community. Whatever it might take. Still think we see the R9Q here. And I like pina coladas.
Get caught in the rain. If you like making love at midnight.
I love our segments too. It's just people come for the singing, man. Chat, type of one if you come for the singing.
I'm pretty sure everyone's here for this.
Oh, 100%, dude. No doubt about it.
It's not the trades.
Dude,
Fuck.
it's 4.3K subs of pure singing.
I might
All right,
short this.
that 827 draw looks kind of crisp. ES here actually kind of slammed it at the open beautifully on the short.
I might short this.
I'm likely I probably have to wait for, sadly I have to wait for 945, I think, for me personally, guys.
Really?
I hate to say it. Yeah, I just don't want to, I don't want to chase this entry here because we're likely going to retrace into the either open the 931 minute imbalance or something. So I'm likely to just wait here, sit back in the saddle.
I'm gonna short the 62s. I think that's what I want to do. The only thing is,
No, I don't like this.
we are now getting below the range on NQ, and we've just now confirmed the 15-second OB. So I might actually.
I don't like this tabbing in that 1 minute gap there too. I'm less keen on this than I was before, guys. Gotta be honest. Hmm.
42 points.
Holy cow, man! What an invalidation there. And Q there swept out 8 o'clock lows and just rocketeered.
Oh fuck! It's just going. Fuck. How could you?
See, now since we swept out the 827, I could look to go long off the 930, but it's just like I don't know. Yeah. Major invalidation.
Damn it!
I'm watching for this 1 minute closure. I might
I'm
actually look to
missing
go.
this one, honestly.
I might even look to go long here. It's quite a big stop though. If we fail this, I might fade. Because we just have massive S&T here. It's kind of difficult for me to want to frame this, but
It was a little too quick for me. I couldn't get in on that one.
I'm gonna see if we get above this 60. If so, I'm gonna toss a limit here. Keep in mind, I'm gonna do 3 micros in this trade, or even 2 micros at a 69-point stop. Okay, well, limits are in here. I'm gonna hope we get retraced into the 60, but I've got a limit in. Likely not gonna see a retrace into the 60 here. It's gonna just re-expand higher.
Fuck!
Yeah, dude, that's gonna expand away.
Damn it.
Looks good off the 8 o'clock low sweep here. Decent manipulation. I would have wanted to see the 427 draw there, but I still have my limits in at the 60. I'm going to see if we at all get filled. Stop will be at the candle body low of the 932.
Kettle body low.
Low.
Let me see. Low. Yeah, no tag in for me on that OB, unfortunately, down here.
Yeah.
Been so nice. 878.
S&T off the London low here. Higher looks sick. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping it retrace into the 60. Limits are in for me here. I think we potentially could see a retrace at 27.919.50.
27.9.
I have a limit in here, so I'm gonna see if it might be ambitious because now we have this 1 minute gap that's formed that we might expand away from.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm still gonna see. I'm just leaving it in here because I think higher prices do look very good, but can't be too ambitious.
Higher looks sick. Yeah. After that, super the range low. It's definitely going for the high. 601s is the draw here, boys.
It's gonna run away from me, dude. I might not get an entry here. GG's.
Fuck. This was so nice, too.
Yeah, might have to just fade that entirely here. Not any signatures for me. What's up, Matrix? Previous day high before previous day low. Who knows, dude? With this SMT, we might see that, man. But I'm still looking for a retrace. I think we're gonna see a deeper retrace into this 933 1 minute gap, which I'm hoping leads to a fill out. I want to see a fill at 919.50 here. Please, Nasdaq. Please. If not, I might even just grab. If we don't get a fill on this limit, I'm just gonna grab a continuation sequence on reclosure back above 976.50. for higher, but this looks good. I might get tagged in here. I'm gonna take.
Nice.
Oh, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take starter 2 here. Leave my last one at limit. All right, I'm in 2. I'm leaving last one at limit.
Did we take the range high?
Yeah, 82 point stop. I'm just in 2 here, targeting 1.5 R. I literally don't even need the full 1.5 R. I'm just trying to
Fuck
secure
yeah.
payout here. Last limit is still at the 60. It's a relevant 60 here at the current C2. So if this gets filled to bring my average down, there'll be 3 micros for this position. No rush from me yet. Likely
The
to
3
get
looks
filled here.
nice. Oh,
All right, I'm tagged in. Oh,
fuck. That looks
that's
crazy.
124. Targeting this for 1.5. We'll see if this holds. I'm not liking this reaction, especially this SMT with ES and YM here at these highs. But honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie. With 3 here, I might look to even take this out at like a 101 R, even less, because I just need right now. I actually just need 32 points on this trade, and that's an immediate payout secured. If not, I'm not gonna get greedy for it. We might get tagged out here, but we'll see.
Shit.
Shut, dude, shut. Low W day yesterday. Thank you, Matrix. Yeah, we had a great trade yesterday on stream. Right off the open, we snagged. We got first that failed attempt at their shorts for 26 points. Then my secondary entry was 76.25
I'm taking this with
points.
you.
Nice, yeah.
I'm in at the 906s.
Yeah, it's a great fill.
906s.
Here. I literally just need less than I need 31 points on this. I just the math. 31 points for a payout.
Stop is at the 879 low. I'm gonna look to target the high. Just going in with 2 micros on each account. I'm not doing big size here just because I've already taken a win. I don't want to fucking bamboozle myself today.
Well, I'm stupid. I need 50. I need like 24 points here for a payout. Well, wouldn't be surprised. Probably. We'll see. Don't want to jinx it.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that was a good one, production. We like that. If you like pina
I
coladas.
still don't mind this.
Yeah, I'm in. Whatever happens here, guys. I'm taking
I'll take
about a
this stuff.
$307 loss.
That's it for me,
$370
boys.
loss if this doesn't land. Be unfortunate. We did have a strength switch SMT on ES, which I can see why we have some relative weakness in market right now. And also we didn't even tag this 427 draw, so it might have been a little ambitious here, looking for longs. So I'm likely to get tagged here, but we'll see. Maybe a miracle, but not looking too sharp here. I need one strong 1 minute candle here will literally revitalize this trade. Like I want Nas to do what ES is doing right now on the 1 and we'd be rescued, but I think it's a little far-fetched here, guys. I'm long 30 micros. 1 to 2.5 R. Jeez Louise, man. If it plays.
You crazy, man.
You crazy, man. You crazy. Ba-dum-bum. All right, decent 1 minute here. I just want to see us get out of drawdown, but this looks quite bearish. I think we get tagged out, likely. And all right, just tag me out already if that's the case. If not, just take me higher. There you go. Higher.
Can you take me higher?
Yeah. All right, now we wait. Wait for the 1 minute moves. I blame FOMC. I like the long signature a lot, dude. I like it. I do see the strength switch SMT on ES, so I can see where I would be very wrong here as well. If you like pina coladas. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. Not looking good here. I'm not liking this movement on ES either. FOMC day looking kind of buns. Chat. All right. Well, now we wait, eh? Let's actually mark this out. I need 20. I'm gonna mark out 26 points here because chat, you guys might call me a dweeb, but I might actually take out if this hits, I'm gonna take it out at 26 points and secure this payout, man. I'm not liking. I'll leave the rest, but I want to just see. I've got my on the X here. That's 26 points. If we hit that level, that's a payout secured. Max on 5 top steps. So if it hits, I'll be happy, but I don't like this weakness on ES here at all. It's likely to be tagged out. And I'm falling. I'm marking it out. We'll mark it out as payout. This is my payout level, guys. I've just got mine at 1.5R. I'm just targeting a 1.5. You target whatever you're looking for, Matrix. I'm just targeting 1.5 on this boss, man. Likely to close this one early just to secure the payout and move on to the next. New 15-minute open here in about a minute, 2 minutes actually. So waiting on this. Will we be saved by the 945 or will we be destroyed by the 945? We will see. Don't like this weakness on ES though. And NQ. What's YM up to? Oh gosh, YM looks horrendous. Yeah, get me off that chart.
$9.43. What the fuck is this doing, man?
I know, I'm not a fan. I'm just waiting for this 945 to tag us out at this point. Could I close this early? Yes, but who knows, right? I'm gonna let probability take the wheel here. If I get stopped, I get stopped. I like to trade regardless. There's a good C2 manipulation. We had a relevant low that was swept. Only thing, strength switch SMT on ES relative weakness, and we also didn't sweep out a good 427 draw on NAS. So we'll see. I'm hoping 945s gives us a little boost of a little boost here. We can just hit if we tag a 27,954, that's a payout secured. And I honestly, I just have my limit set at this level 2 at 27,951 here. So if that hits, I'm just gonna close out the trade, and I'll just you know paper the rest of this trade with you guys on live. Just Wednesday, trying to secure, not trying to be too cocky. You guys know the gist. NQ's in, allowing it to go low. Are we going higher? Yeah, I think there's still a chance in this trade. That's why I'm not closing it out early. I think new 15-minute open brings new opportunities, man. We got 8 seconds here. Close me out. Let's see if that limit hits. If so, that's gonna be a nice payout. It's gonna be about 20K on top step. All right, there's the new 15-minute open here. And missing our payout level by about a point there. Ah. All right, see now NQ's playing with me, guys. Look at this. Look at this. We were 3 points away from hitting my payout. So I'm just staying in this now. We wait. No, you lucky dog. What do you mean, Trist? Dude, I haven't even hit the level yet, dog. I trade 50Ks, guys. 50K counts. Lucky dog. Yeah, Trist, we'll see, man. We will see, dude. I'm not liking this 15 minutes tapping into the EQ. I still think we see higher, but it did also tag this pretty nice 1 minute gap at 936, which if that holds, I'm likely screwed. We'll wait to find out though, chat. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I'm actually letting probability take the wheel here, guys. I'm either getting stopped for about $146, $147 a micro right now, or I'm getting tagged out for a payout. Missed me by 3 points though. Yikes. That's unfortunato, man. Look at that. 3 points. Oosh. Well, now it looks like we're getting tagged out. EQ's holding, 1 minute gap is holding. If this closes below the 944 candle body low here, that's going to signal a continuation. So that'll likely mean that we get invalidated here. If I give you $20, think you could flip it? What contract would even be able to trade with 20 bucks, dude? All right, well, it gave us the continuation sequence. I'm getting tagged out here, guys. It was unfortunate. Missed my payout zone by literally 3.3 points and a tick. 3.25 points. All right, tagged out here. And there goes my draw. Nice. I could have posted that one on the gram, dude. All right, well, there goes my draw now, guys. So unfortunate, but we carry forth. Could have been worse. Yeah, could have been worse, right? It just sucks because that's the draw I wanted. Had we had that draw pre 9 o'clock open, I think we definitely would have seen higher price on NQ. Now I wouldn't be surprised if we see NQ had higher. Funny enough, just kind of sucks, right? Because it was a trade that I really wanted here, and now of course it confirms the move I wanted pre 9 o'clock. So, c'est la vie, baby. You know, that's life.
That is life. That is life.
Life
is
could
life.
be dream. Life
Life
could be
could be
dream. Da do da do do do.
Life could be a dream if I could take you out. Raw, that sucks big time, dude. We're chilling, Tris. You know what's funny though? I low key am gonna lock out on this, John, because like I know myself, and like I missed it by literally 3 points. I know my ass is gonna take a lower probability setup, so I'm not trying to get in on that, John, dude. But them shorts are mean, dude. Them shorts are disgustingly good.
Yeah, the shorts were mid. I want to look for longs here, but the short signature is just too clean to ignore.
Crazy missing the payout. I had a limit set at 27,951, and we topped out at at 47.75. Yeah. I needed one micro push off the new 15-minute open, man, but that EQ is too good.
They don't want you to win.
Thank you. How come you haven't taken a trade in 2 weeks? Jesus, brother. Brother needs to eat. What you risk per trade on 50K accounts depends on the size of the buffer I've built. But typically when I'm in the building phase, if I'm building my buffer, I do $250 of risk, 1.5
Lose
R.
your mouse or something. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I do $250 of risk. Sometimes I'll do 350 on higher probability. Like if I have higher time frame and smaller time frame alignment, I'll do like 350, sometimes 400, but most of the time it's about 250 of risk per 50K until I build a buffer. Like my top steps right now have a really nice buffer. So especially Monday and Tuesday from you guys know have been quite crazy. So I've actually built quite a bit on those accounts.
What is NQ doing, man?
Yeah, dude.
Not really fucking with
Swiped out
these
that draw I wanted,
consolidations.
though. Life will be a dream.
I did it better and life could be above.
Ba-bum, 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 bum, ba-ba-bum.
Life could be dream. Welp, there goes that short opportunity.
Yep.
Still not eligible for payout. Well, I don't know what the buffer is on the Lucid on the 25K. I don't think I've ever traded a 25K account.
Yeah. There goes the shorts. Now there goes our next draw. As I said, there's a chance we could just sell the open again. It's got some relevant draws here, and it's looking like that might just be the butter today. And Q now ripping lower. The butter.
Well, I was definitely wrong about that high, but shit.
Dude, I honestly think had we taken out the 427 low, we would have likely seen a deeper bullish retrace on NQ. I'm quite
thanks,
certain
Ed.
on it. I'm quite certain on it.
They're just gonna drop this, aren't they? With no regards for human life.
Yeah, there goes those draws, man. GG's. Yeah, chat. I know myself. I'm likely to honestly just close it out, and just come back tomorrow. Because the nice thing is
Close
I
up
took
shop.
a loss, but the thing is if I just come back tomorrow, do 150 day tomorrow, then that still secures it. It still secures a max payout because I'm far above the payout level. So at this
Yeah.
point, it's literally just I have to make 150 bucks, and I'm in zero rush. If I see a good setup post 10 o'clock, I'll take it, and I'll probably size in, make back the loss. But yeah, I think I'm chilling. Yeah, there goes that next draw. See, sell the open, dude. Fucking A. Jeez Louise, dude. As I said, I was saying this at 8 o'clock. I was like, Trist, you were here. I was like, this could also just be another sell the open day. FOMC, I think if we sell this open this aggressively, I think we're going to see FOMC pop. Because we're now
This is
making it to
fucking
mid 27s, which is quite deep inside of that monthly gap. So I wouldn't be
look for a
surprised.
continuation.
This I'd look for a continuation, yeah, but I already missed the continuation.
True.
The continuation would have been my stop, would have been the 946
I should
closure.
bought fucking SpaceX puts. Little bitch.
What's SpaceX at now?
Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy 113 puts on the
Yeah.
close yesterday. Because it was at
Oh.
116.
Yeah, my limit,
It's at
my
112.
limits were nice. I got those 110.86 limits that got filled on SpaceX. I've been more milking slowly.
Milk
There goes,
'em.
there goes our
Smoke
next
'em.
relevant draw. All right, we're still in the C3, so waiting for 10 o'clock. I'll probably honestly trade a continuation sequence lower, just take one more. But I think on stream for you guys, I'm calling it wraps on this. I don't think we'll have a setup form before 10. So likely
Calling
to
it
just kind of
wraps.
call. I mean, I just want to, I'm not trying to. I don't want to tilt. Missing it by 3 points is kind of bums.
I would
dude.
actually be so pissed.
Yeah.
I'm shocked you're not.
No, it's like whatever, dude. I'm just happy that I have a buffer, so it's like I'm chill, but also. All right, well now this is going to form another continuation sequence below this 953 if we close, so we'll see what happens. But I think for myself though, guys, I'm probably hopping off here. Got no reason to rush this, John. That's all. That's literally all. That's literally it, chat. Saw them all pretty in low. Wait, NQ, were you in London? NQ, buddy, were you in London for the prop event? MNQ has a 4 S&T at lows with the yes candle closes in 5. That says I'll allow you to go. Thank you, Sue. Appreciate it. Yeah, not the goat with the trade today, but that's life. I'm not gonna lie though, your boy is
260.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna take these Johns. I'm gonna set a limit if this doesn't get filled. I'm targeting this draw. I'm gonna take this. Limits are in on this short.
I'm gonna rock
I'm
right
gonna-
now.
I think 10 o'clock could just continue this leg for the draw. Got limits in.
Yep.
I'll probably take a starter here, 2 micros, and take 2 more. It's much smaller stop, 43 points. If it's 2 losses on the day, we lock out. If this hits, then that's the payout.
Yeah. I'm locking myself out because I'm up $300 on each account on the TPTs. It's like, what is that? 300 times 5.
Nice. All right,
chilling.
well, I'm hopping. I've got my limits on this. I'm gonna hop off. If this doesn't get filled, then so be it. But limits are in at the CSD. We'll see if this gives me a continuation sequence into 10 o'clock. If so, that secures the payout. You guys will key. I'll post updates on the Grammys. Yeah, guys, I'm hopping
Yep.
off though. Alex,
Okay,
good luck,
talk to
brother.
you.
Kill it.
Hey, everybody stay on with me. You guys
Yeah,
better not
stay
leave.
on. Yeah, you guys better stay. Alex has been milking the markets, but you guys got no reason to leave. But like the stream anyways, regardless if I'm here or not here. Like the stream. But yeah, I'll catch y'all soon. Later. Ciao, ciao.
Peace. Matrix. Let me catch up with chat. I haven't been reading chat as much. I was on my fucking Trade of 8. But yeah, boys, I'm up like 300 bucks, 300 bucks ish on after that loss on all 5 TPT accounts. So I am chilling. I'm close to payout. So I'm just kind of vibing with it. Alex is doing magic. Let me see. Leo, you to go. I was also at, let me see. I was also at London. Did I meet you? What was your name? I'm Jack. I remember, of course, Matrix. What's up, Fox? Scope Scalper 33, GG's. Who leaves always? Alex is to go. Thanks, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping by. You know what? We've got some more merch coming by. Hopefully we'll be able to do some giveaways for that. Or I know that some of you guys have been here for a while. Got tagged out by a point on my shorts, and now it's down 200 points for my entry. It's okay, brother. I took longs. I was just wrong on the overall bias today. Don't beat yourself up about it. I'll grab a hoodie. You produce them. Boys, I absolutely cannot wait to eat at this sushi place on Friday. I'm so excited. GC. What about it? You're looking at GC? Listen, I mean, we can catch some 15-second shorts if that's what you guys want to do. It will be quick though. You recommended direct funded. I know people really like them. The thing with me is I'm gonna walk you guys through why I love TPT so much and why now lucid with those daily payouts, like it's just gonna be so good. So the way TPT works is you have what the fuck? Sorry. They should really move that. Like, move it to next to the star as opposed to it being right next to the actual icon itself. I took that leg down and up with UAW play. I wasn't feeling it today. FMC, I saw the vision low head. LMA, hell yeah. This is crazy. Do I have a whiteboard? Nah, whatever. I don't need a whiteboard. I got trading view. So the way TPT works is this way, actually. But before I even say anything, there might be an opportunity here. Sorry. What is wrong with me today? This is what I was going to say was the opportunity, but I've kind of missed that train already. Get above this range is high, 780s. Get a sweep of the 780s and then potentially see a continuation. But that depends. If we start getting above the 780s, I think there's a good possibility for a nice retrace deeper. But yeah, I think if you manage to get a sweep of the 780s, see a continuation lower, that might be the area. I'm going to show you guys some real shit. I'll share with you some sauce. See if I can find it. Risk of matrix OD. Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all some statistics sauce right here. But for I kind of don't want to ignore price action right now. So I think I'll leave this towards the end. Just kind of waiting. Is he gonna sweep the high? It's not going to. That's interesting. I think it will. I think ES wants it as well. We'll see if we sweep this high and then go lower. I'm already locked out of my accounts, but it is what it is. Oh, you also do have a 1 minute. I might look to short this actually. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, but at least you calling. Stop above this high. I'm in this, boys. Then I'm gonna look to target. This would be like a 5-second trade. Either it instantly stops me out, or I manage to get a nice little push here to the downside. And either way, that's okay. Yeah, that's me. It's 8.5 points of risk. Okay. Anyways, let me show you guys some statistics. That was like 20 bucks worth of risk. Don't ignore me. So, look. So this is a risk per trade matrix. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, what is this? People are probably gonna leave. But this is just, it is what it is, right? So I gave or I took all of my backtested trades, which is over like 1,000 trades. And then I ran it in a Monte Carlo simulation. So we've got about 20,000 runs, right? And so this is specifically, I mean, this is applicable for funded accounts as well. But think about this for a second, right? So this is a 50K account with a 2K drawdown. Hold on. I'm going to short this. Kind of want to. I blew 5 funded 50K accounts yesterday due to my trades 8 crashed and couldn't get back on until the trade went fully against me. And stop loss didn't trigger on the middle. Gotta restart now. Rough PA, yeah, for sure. But this is typically what I'm looking for, right? So with a 52% win rate, I understand that my max loss streak can be 5 in a row, right? 5 in a row is my maximum loss streak typically. With a $200 risk on fundeds, which is percent, you know, or even I'm not that aggressive. I'm like 5 to 7% on fundeds. But if you think about this, it would take you 10 consecutive losing trades, 10 consecutive losing trades to blow an account. If you're following your model, you're likely not going to see that ever. And the account is, the survivability of the account is super, super high. If you're trading or if you're risking $400 per trade, that's only 5 trades, right? Which means that if you see 5 consecutive losing trades, which I definitely can, like statistically, I'm going to end up blowing my shit up, right? So that's why the verdict here is gambling. 1 in 9 blow up if I'm risking 300. 250 is slightly over the line because it's 12.5% risk of drawdown. And then 200 is like that sweet spot. 150 is also like that sweet spot. So I really like the 50Ks. And the reason I love the 50Ks is because man, these shorts just look good to me. But these shorts look really good to me, but I fear that they want to take this back into some sort of high. The reason I love 50K so much is because of the, like, think about this for a second, right? If you have on a 50K and then on a 100K, right? Your drawdown and then max drawdown and then your profit target. Your profit target on a 100K is typically 60,000. And your drawdown or max drawdown on a 100K is 3K.
On a 50K, it's 2,000. And your profit target is just 3,000. Oh, that chart was so fucking clean. Fuck. So you need to make, look, in order for you to pass 100K, you need to make double the amount of drawdown that you have. In order to pass a 50K, you only need to make 50% more of your drawdown in order to pass. You guys see where I'm coming from? So the difference here, if you view it this simply, yeah, exactly, Luca. So the difference here, so if we were to subtract this one by this one and this one by this one, you'd get $1,000, $3,000. You're basically paying the extra for the 100K for $1,000 extra worth of drawdown, but your profit target increases by 3 times that. And so that's a reason why I'm such a big fan of the 50Ks. And listen, I know 2K might not sound like a lot. But if you completely ignore the numbers, like if you completely ignore the numbers from that aspect and you're just not saying egolessly because it's impossible, but if you're just trading micros, you're trading 3 micros, 4 micros. With 4 micros, $200, what's it called? That's 100 ticks. 100 ticks with 4 micros is a 25-point stop. That's $200 worth of risk. That's a pretty sizable stop in my eyes. I think 25 points is a good. I think it's on the bigger end of the tail for me because I do trade. What's it called? Because I do trade 15-second chart. But that's a pretty respectable stop in my eyes. Call me crazy shit, at least you calling. I've always been a fan of 50K. With 150K, you risk more and probability of losing the account is high. $200 will take me forever to pass, not gonna lie. I trade 3 to 4 trades per week. If I get lost, it will take longer. Any advice on this? I go 1 to 2R. I mean, if you're trading 1 to 2R, Listen, you can always go more aggressive on the evals if you're okay with losing that. Been trading the 150K with 1 mini. I'm happy to take it slow. Yeah, that too. That too. I mean, again, look, I'm not saying that there's a better answer here. I think it's just what is good for me, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Typically on like a eval, I'll go for like 15-20% risk. I don't mind that. 20%. That's aggressive, but yeah, the 50K are the most cost efficient. They're just good overall, I think. There's the sell model completing here. Call me crazy shit, at least you call it. Yeah, decent sell-off, but wasn't high probability for me personally. That's fair. But yeah, if you guys honestly like use Claude, feed it. If you go to your TradeZilla, download the CSV data, feed it to Claude, and then ask it to give you a risk probability matrix based on your model. Try to give it as much context as possible. And then you can print out a pretty basic sheet. I'm pretty sure ChatGPT. I mean, yeah, absolutely. It's not like it's quantum physics, to be honest. It's just statistics. Call me crazy shit, at least you call it. Excuse me. Overnight lows taken. Boys, I fear ES is going to fall off the face of the earth, and it's going to bring NQ all the way down. Yeah, same thought. Yeah, that is like, I wouldn't be surprised if the overnight session just completely dies. because this looks pretty bearish. Any questions? Hello, Bella. How are you? Good morning. Thank you for stopping by. As always. You just missed Leo. He was on a couple, like 20 minutes ago. I know. When are you guys coming to Florida? You as well. Oh. Oh yeah, we did take the overnight. Those I was like, I was trying to see if we had it. It was taken it by a tick. Cyberval. In retrospect, it's such a August. That's like right now. What do you mean? That's like right now. That's like tomorrow. This is the ice cold. Soon I will DM you. Okay, perfect. Look forward to seeing you guys. I'm gonna break my phone. I'm trying to take this case off. Living in up in a city. Got trucks on. They Saint Laurent. I gotta kiss myself. I'm so pretty. Nothing from my end here. In retrospect, it looks kind of sad that we did take this trade, but honestly, a trade is a trade. You don't get paid by just being right. Well, my other half and daughter went to see Bruno last night. Oh, I don't know why I read that. So, boys, I gotta pick up a book. What the fuck? LOL, my other half and daughter went to see Bruno last night. Hell yeah. Sending all these emotes. My little emojis. Thank you. Reciting his track. Singing his track, yeah. Okay, see, that was a misspell on your end. Thank God I didn't misread that. Like, am I dyslexic? That's awesome, man. Why didn't you go? You're not a big Bruno fan? Hello, smartfool underscore 505. Not a big Bruno fan. No, sir. He's got a couple bangers. Don't lie. He does have a couple bangers. I feel like I say this every other stream, but I feel like I need a deep tissue massage. This is like too rough. I feel like it would really open up my something. It's gotta do something. Get it, man. Yeah, I want to. I should, right? Previous day low SMT NQ didn't take it yet. What? Really? Oh, you're right. You're 100% right. Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Yeah, you're 100% right. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not too particularly enticed. Which model are we backtesting today in PM? The same one. I think we're 110. We're 100 trades away from 300, which really goes to show. And then all of you can get the report. By the way, guys, if you don't know, during the PM session, if it's slow, I end up just backtesting. And what I'm going to do is, if you're there or if you've been there, I'm going to send you guys a nice report on the backtest, on the model, how it works, what the stats are, so everybody can be on the same page. Because funny enough, actually, today's trade was a prime example of the model. Hi, Alex. I have like 150K Tradeify Lightning funded accounts, and I hit the DLL in all the accounts. You think it's still possible to get a payout from them? Yeah. What do you mean? The daily loss limit? Yeah, that's not your entire drawdown. That's just your daily loss limit. I do know that it's a big chunk of it, but you should have like 1.5K less, or 1.5K. Do you use OTE or dealing ranges to find higher probability gaps or areas to focus on? Yes, I only use premium and discount gaps. If I'm looking to short my mid time frame, I'm only looking for premium. Also, be sure to like and subscribe, boys. Hello. If yes, what is the risk management that I should use? Well, I think you should just trade. I mean, you have 2.6K in drawdown. Well, there you go. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is a common pattern, and I've lived through this so many times. I can't really explain to you how many times. 10 a.m. short limit set. You're looking for shorts from 10 a.m. Okay. My God. That was like 50 points in 30 seconds. Because here's the thing, right? Never mind, not going to be filled. Yeah. So are you looking at the 5-minute FUG at 428 and the 5-minute OTE, or more of a pullback? Sorry if that was a stupid question. I apologize. No, bro, not at all. Don't apologize ever. Don't apologize ever. It's not a stupid question. You have 2.6K drawdown left. So here's how you can kind of play it, right? You can play it based on a fixed percent risk of that drawdown left. So you have 2,600. If you're looking to risk 10% of that, that means you're risking $260 per trade, right? Which means that to get you out of the hole, which how much are you in? Like, how much are you losing, or have you lost? Sorry, my bad. I was on a yes, LMAO. No worries. I'll get to your question. Just give me. I lost 3K, which means it would take you probably 10 trades to get back. At this point, right, if you've got 2,600 left and you risk 10%, which goes on the other side, but whatever, 260, you've got 10 trades to lose and then 10 trades to win. So if you think, if your model, I mean, statistically, like your model would have to have like a 5% win rate for you to take 10 consistent losses. But I mean, that's what I would do. I would probably just switch to like 5 micros, 4 micros, bring it back, and just be patient with it. Because the truth of the matter is, boys, it's like, I've never, ever in my life or in this trading career have ever won from rushing. And I think that that's where a lot of the things stem from. I don't know if that's your case, Amherst. Maybe I'm what's it called? Maybe I'm projecting. But I promise you, like, I've never, ever, ever, ever ended up winning when I rushed. That's just the truth. Like that. It took me a really long time to learn that. And it's going to take you guys that are just starting out a really long time to learn that too. Unless you're obviously just smarter than me. Which is the case for a lot of, not even just smarter, just like, you guys just know what it is, right? But yeah, that is the truth. Because what happens with the person that rushes is, let's say this, right? We've got trader A, and then we've got trader B. Trader A is risking 50%. Is risking 50% of whatever the fuck of their fundeds. Trader B is risking 10%. Right? Let's say trader A takes 5 losses. Let's say trader B takes 5 losses. Right? Trader B is only halfway through their drawdown. Trader A has bought 3 accounts. But then you might say, oh, but what if they take 5 wins, right? Obviously, trader A is exponentially higher. But once trader B is able to build that buffer, then you can look to start risking appropriately more based on what you have on the buffer, right? Because the idea is that you're not going to be risking $200 every time. You want to ideally build that 10% and adjust it towards whatever the buffer is. So if I build a 5K buffer, I can then look to trade 5 to 10% of that 5K buffer. Okay. Oh yes, you have to stop looking at one account. You can use a portfolio of accounts, full porting them all. What? Oh yes, I wish I had not rushed, but then once I hit the DLL, I was a bit on myself a lot and wanted to work on my risk management and build a proper plan before I touched the account. Yeah, just do a fixed risk percent, right? Like, how many trades would I have to lose to blow this account? Right. God, I'm like yawning like crazy. Yeah, man. Wait, yeah. Hopefully that made sense. You keep your eye on the weekly/monthly gaps. We are in a weekly and almost tapped in untouched monthly. What's your stand on that? I don't. You have a break-even win rate. That's 33% pass rate from 30 accounts. You're 10 funded, 3 eligible for a payout, 3,000 invested, 4,500 out. If only one payout. What do you mean a break? So you mean a 50% win rate? I mean, brother, I get where you're coming from 100%. And I understand the math that you're actually trying to use. Because a lot of people tend to do, or a lot of people use that. Like they're just gaming the trade. You're essentially adjusting your risk and risk reward ratio for props. How do you trade evals? I'm just a lot more aggressive on evals. Yeah, and I understand that. That makes sense. I've also adjusted, not that I've adjusted my risk, but I also obviously take into consideration what the prop firm numbers look like when it comes to drawdown, take profit. Because those are obviously your parameters, right? But the way I kind of treat it is I treat it more of I have $2,000 if I had a $2,000 live account, right? Only during the beginning stages. Because once you've built that buffer, then you have a lot of mobility when it comes to that. You copy trade all your lives? No, I don't. I don't think I've ever used a copy trader. Also, how many accounts do you normally trade at once? 10. Also, Leo secured his payout, boys. Shout out, Leo. Shout out, Big Dog. He secured his motherfucking payout. So there's the beauty of a trade. Looking for NQ reversals from the low, like from previous daily low. Yeah, fair. Fairs. Oh my God. Coming crazy shit, at least you caught it. Finally got that. Shout out the boy. Killer. What are your thoughts on today's FOMC? Do you think the market will go lower? Yeah. My God. Over here dying. I'm dying, boys. Well, what's the Fed Watch saying? Oh, wow. This is the first time I think I've ever seen something like this. Not the first time, but that is hilarious. Let's take a look. So our current rate is 350, 375. There's a 33.7% chance that they'll increase yeah, to 375, 400, so by 25 basis points, which is crazy. 66.3. Now, there's a couple ways this could go. Are we really about to get into macro flow right now? I'd have to think. I would have to think. Yeah, I'd have to think. Because think about it this way. Well, we're just not even there yet. It'd have to be above 5%, because then whatever you can get from the government as far as yield, that's basically your risk-free rate, right? So like when treasuries are yielding 5%, the stock market has to justify its return a bit more because of the fact that it would have to work more because the risk-free rate is adjusted for whatever the government is offering or whatever the Fed sets the yield at. So we're not at that point, right, where it makes a huge difference. But I would say if we start hiking continuously, there could be, yeah, I can't really make a directional bet based off of this information. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what they say, right? We'll see what they say in the meeting. We'll see what they say in the meeting. Let me see. Fed funds rate, and then the FOMC press conference. Okay, so we'll just watch that during the PM session. We'll pop it open. We'll watch it on stream together. We'll see what they say. To be honest. Ah, my eyes. So, as you guys may or may not be familiar, this is what the buy model looks like. Your first YM left some juicy highs. Accumulation. Reaccumulation. And then obviously time, right? Okay, fuck me, I guess. if you guys are curious, that's what I'm doing. I'm just marking on my chart. Where did we long from? I think it was up here. Can't really remember. Oh, it was 885s, I think. Weekly low swept. Perfect. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's much for me here, to be honest, boys. I'm pretty much done for today. Anyways, guys, PM stream, 2 p.m. starting. We'll watch FOMC. We'll cover the whole thing. We'll watch that shit. We'll see what Price decides to do. We'll see if they decide to cut, hike, whatever it is. We'll watch that shit together. I appreciate you guys. I look forward to speaking with you all at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Be there or be square. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys then. Peace.